Hi, today we're going to be making the Get Well Soon soap or the Herbal Tea soap. So this soap is all about what you need when you're sick to feel better. We've added some chamomile and some honey, and we're also going to be adding some essential oils, which are peppermint and lemongrass. Yes, we haven't really worked with scent on this channel before. I've only tried with scent once, and that was the very first soap I made, which of course wasn't filmed, so this should be interesting. As always, we're going to start by pouring our lye water solution into our oils, and today you see the chamomile is what I used for the water, and I also put some honey in there for it to melt, and that's why it's this deep color here. It was yellow just with the chamomile, and then I put the honey in, and then it turned this red color. So that is interesting. I'm gonna pour it down the side of the bowl. And we're just gonna stir it a bit before we stick blend. And have you seen, we got ourselves a new oilcloth here. So this is, instead of using newspaper, I thought this would be nice. So the newspaper it's difficult to lay still, so this is a bit more firm, and then I can use this again and again, so that's very nice. Alright, we reached trays. That took a while. Yep, so now that we reached trays, actually quite a thick one, let's add our essential oils. Lemongrass, where I have a whole of these, which is 10 milliliters. Whoop, drop that in there. And this one, where I think there's about 4 milliliters left in this one. It's not, these scents are quite strong, especially the peppermint, so even though I'm not putting that much in there, I'm hoping it will come through in the soap anyway, in the final bar. Oh, it's starting to smell amazing in here. Really powerful right now. It will fade during saponification, and that's why you need that much. I need more than I put in normally. Alright, let's split this into 2 batches. And let's split this about half. There we go. And then let's add some. So you thought the peppermint, the essential oil peppermint was enough. This is some peppermint tea that I'm going to be adding to this portion. Initially I thought this soap would be a bit lighter. I did not count for the honey turning it so dark. So this was supposed to be a darker color, but we'll see how this turns out. See if there's gonna be any difference, really. Doesn't really seem that way.
No.
No. Alright. I'm just gonna add the same amount of, this is just chamomile tea, to the other portion so that there's the same amount of water in each portion. I'm hoping that this might lighten up, well, this color might lighten up a little bit during saponification, because last time I did the chamomile soap and honey soap, it did turn brighter than what it was initially. I am not sure, however, because last time I melted the honey at a much lower temperature than this time, because this time I just added it to the lye water. As in last time, I poured the lye water over the oils and the honey, so that might be the reason why honey turned it so dark. Nevertheless, it's still gonna be a pretty soap. Okay, and we're using a milk carton again today, because this portion is a tiny bit smaller than the square one. And we're gonna try something fun, even though these basically turned out to be the same color. I am going to attempt to do something I haven't done before, which I'm gonna show. So what I'm doing is I'll pour a bit from this side and this bit from this side, and then just change it as I go. Again, it probably won't matter, make much of a difference to the final product, but we're doing it anyway. Might as well practice for a time when the colors are actually two different ones. Alright, now we're gonna need my spatula. I don't think you need to hold anymore. Just gonna take out, I think I forgot to say this, yeah, I got some new utensils. Remember my whisk was broken, so I got one that's fixed, and I got a tiny little spatula here, because the other one was kind of weird. It was in plastic and then was shaped weird. So I got this one that's in silicone, which is a bit better. And then it's small, which is cute. Alright, now we poured it all into our mold. We'll be back in a couple of days to unmold this and see how it looks like on the inside. And we're back a few days later to get this soap out of the mold and see how it looks like. And of course, we need to cut this thing up and peel it off. Oh wow. Still in dips when she's still going. Well, it's out.
Sure is.
Yeah, so you see it got the milk bottom here. It's a little, actually not that much, but it's a little bit sticky, which is why I'm wearing gloves. I accidentally dropped it, so it got a bit of a dent there. It's alright, it'll be fine. Let's take this out, and I measured off here, so there will be about 2.5 centimeters wide. I will just cut I think the bottom's pretty cool, so I won't cut that off, but I'll cut some of the top off. It got a lot less soda ash than I normally get. It still got a bit, as you see, but it got a lot less than I normally get, and that is because I looked, I saw on Modern Soap Making's website, I read about water discount. Now, before I just used the water as percentage of oils because I didn't know better. And on Soap Calc, that one is 38%, the water percentage of oils. So I just had it on that. But I read on Modern Soap Making, she says you should take the lye ratio instead, and that she uses 33% on that. And that actually, when I looked at Soap Calc to see the amount of water, it actually reduced that from being the 38% to being 28%. So quite a bit less water like that. And the advantage of the water discount is, one thing is less soda ash. It hardens up faster. And there were some other things as well. So that's why I did that and I tried that. And actually, normally I have to use around a little under 50% coconut oil, but this time I only used 35% coconut oil. The rest is olive oil. And it's still the same firmness, actually a little bit harder than the bars I normally get. So that's something I'm going to continue. So yeah, just a little rant about water discount. So I'm just going to take the top off here, a bit of it. There's going to be one bar that's a bit funny shapen. And then, yeah. And as you see, it didn't really take, well, not up here at least. You see, I remember I put some mint tea in it, which did nothing for the color, I think. But it's an alright cream color, I would say. This soap was made for what I put in it, and not so much the looks, because they're pretty simple. So. Alright, and my family likes it when they're a bit smaller, the bars, so I'm gonna cut all of these in half. I'm just gonna show you what that will look like. So we'll take this bar, then place it here, and then, oh no. As you see, they're still a bit soft, which is why it gets that dent there. But this is what the final bar looks like. Very handy. Doot, doot, doot. Yes. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that very much. We made it to 10 subscribers, which is so good. I know that's a very small number to some people, but for me it's huge. Thank you very much to those who did subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!